Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I'm Rochelle, and this is Brampton Gardener. And this is the last day of September, and I cannot believe that tomorrow is going to be October 1st. I don't know, I have mixed emotions. It feels like it's been a pretty decent long season. I've gotten a lot of my produce picked. I still have a ton of green tomatoes out there and green peppers that I really, really want to see ripen up before frost hits. It's supposed to get down to 4 tonight, maybe. So I'm really hoping, cross our fingers, that we're not going to see anything super, super low. But I was out there today and I have quite a few. I got the jalapenos. I've got the Scotch bonnets to go. There's still more of the Buena Mulata, lots of those on there. I have the New Mexico 6 I'm going to pick. I have a lot of herbs that are still going strong. So, hey, Kiki, how you doing? Hey, thanks for showing up. I am going to be doing the giveaways in a little bit, and then I have Danny is going to be joining me around 8:15, I think. She'll be getting home from work then, and then I'm going to open up the panel to open panel anyone else that wants to come on and say a little something about their channel or anything like that. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. So I'm just going to try and figure out if I can figure out how to make. I think you volunteered to be a mod, Kiki, just in case we need something. I don't anticipate any spammers or something like that. But I can't remember how to do it. I got to go into my account, and then it doesn't show my live on my screen because I have to do it from my touchpad, I think, right? I can just block you from this one. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So I can go on here, and then I find Kiki, and I push down on it, and now I add a moderator. Yay! I think I did it. Are you blue? Hi, Vision Acres Homestead. How are you? Anyone else want to be a moderator now that I've figured out how to do it? Welcome in. Thank you. So we've got Kiki, we've got Nicole, we've got Bonnie, Artie in the Gardy, as my daughter likes to call her now, instead of Artist in the Garden. And oh no, you're not blue. Oh, you're blue on mine, but you're not blue on that screen. Okay, she's blue. Yay! Anyone else want to be blue? We're good. All right. So yeah, we got. I'm gonna have Danny is gonna be on, and let me just check her channel. She's getting close. She's still got a little ways to go on her watch hours, but let's see where she's at. Although she said she's been bouncing around, they've been pulling numbers off of her recently. So she's at 887. She's at 887. So she's just over, oh gosh, she's 113 away from making it from her next goal. So yeah, I hit 400 this week. I had been stuck at 374 for 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Just nothing was changing. And so I kept resetting it. I was like, is it broken? Normally it kind of goes up and down a little bit, right? But it just nothing. And so, oh, thanks for being there, Vision Acres, milking the cows. Aw. I know it's a lot of work, but it does seem kind of, I don't know. I think we romanticize the whole homesteading farm life from watching, 20 minutes of someone on YouTube, and we think, oh, that would be wonderful. And then the reality of it is it's a lot of hard work. It's rewarding, but it is a lot of hard work. Thanks, Bonnie. Thanks. Thank you. So yeah, I hit the 400. And so I am going to do a few bonus seed giveaways tonight because of that. And I am also going to tell you that when I hit 500, I'm going to have some fun giveaways. They're going to be, actually, I'm going to be making some things homemade, a few homemade somethings. I don't want to give it away just yet, but I will be doing that. And I am trying to get my shirt done. I finally found a shirt I don't hate to get the logo printed on it. So I'm excited about that. We're making baby steps. And then next on that, I want to work on my stickers. So I thought the other night I was just going to, had a great idea. You know what? If I paint something myself, then I don't have to worry about copyright or anything like that, right? I can just kind of paint something myself and make my own little logo with it, right? provided I want it to look like a third grader painted it, because my painting skills, it was much better in my head than it looks on paper. But I'm thinking maybe if I like, take a picture and kind of blur it a bit, it might not be quite so bad. I don't know. I wasn't really happy with how it turned out, but I played around with the watercoloring. I'm like, I don't know why I keep trying. I keep convincing myself there's talent there. Like I can picture it in my head, and it just does not translate well onto paper, like drawing or sketching or anything like that. So yeah, I should show it. I'm too embarrassed to even show it to you guys, especially with Bonnie here. It's bad. And I was telling my mom about it on the phone, and my mom goes, well, if you want people to actually like it, you should have Sydney make it. Thanks, Mom. Yep. Sydney's a better artist than I am, for sure. She comes by it naturally on both sides. So, I have something very exciting to show you. Something I made today, and I bet you can't guess what it is. Can anyone guess what you think I made today out in the backyard on the deck? Because I did not want this in my house while I was making it. You have to guess. You have to guess, Bonnie. You have to guess. I harvested something in the yard, and then I made something with them. But I didn't want to slice them up inside the kitchen because of the fumes. Kiki's thinking hard. Anyone else? Any guesses? Come on, we gotta even have at least a guess. Something with hot peppers. Yay, Bonnie. How pretty is that? Oops. There we go. So this is my, so I got a mason jar size out of it, and then 2 small jam jars out of it. And look at the bueno mulatas in there. Aren't they so pretty? Oh, it looks like a smiley face. Oh! You see it? There's the eyes and the nose. And then, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm very proud of it. My first time making a big batch of pickled. So it's got carrots. It's got peppercorns. It's got pimento. And then we have some chow chow or chayote and some Scotch bonnets. I know, it's almost too pretty to eat. Okay, this face is cracking me up now. It's yeah, and then I threw in and then onion, and then it's got salt, sugar, and vinegar. So it's almost too pretty to eat, but I'm really happy I stuck the purple bueno mulatas down the side. So I did that today, and I could kind of even just outside feel the fumes. And then I came inside, and I was washing the cutting board and the knife, and I have a garbage disposal, so I was just doing it down the drain, and I accidentally put the hot water on as I hit the carburetor. I was like, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty spicy. So, and then just topped it off with the vinegar. So the little jars are really cute too, but I only brought this one up, so I have to wait 2 whole days to taste it. So I, of course, filmed it. So I did the video. So I will probably do a taste on it as part of the video at the end. So he said it can sit on the counter for up to like 2 months like this, or in the fridge for up to 6 months. But it kind of loses a bit of its potency. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's not quite as pretty as the other thing I made this week. I don't know if you saw my my Instagram video that went out today, the super cheesy one that I won't show my daughter. But this, I made jam, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I can, here. I gotta get on screen. There we go. I love these, and they're kind of expensive. That's better shot. They're these like vintage glass jars, and they have a glass lid as well. So the screw top comes off, and then the top part is a glass lid. I'll show you in the video. And it's supposed to have a seal, like a ring around it. But they didn't have it when I bought it at the secondhand store yesterday. So, I mean, last week. So, but I have a few of them. They're great for like not canning, right? Well, I can can, but not on YouTube. But yeah, they're great for just kind of putting stuff in the fridge. Like I made the tomato confit, and what else did I make? I don't know. Sometimes I'll just put salsas or, chicken stock and just in there. Yes, this is my garden huckleberry. It is the most amazing color. Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous. This is the garden huckleberry. It is the gift that keeps on giving. I swear, I don't know if y'all saw my video. I am in love with garden huckleberries. Very pretty. It is a beautiful jar, and I love the glass lid part. I don't know why. I love the clink clink of it and everything. Yeah. So look, I mean, I say it's expensive. It was $2. But they were regular $4 each at the secondhand store, and then these were on sale. They were half price for some reason. They had quite a few of them there. My husband's like, "That's outrageous. They're only $1 for the real ones." I'm like, "But it's pretty." So I just use them for. It's hard because it's like centered behind me, but yeah, I just use them for things that I'm not actually like trying to put in the freezer or something like that. The tomato confit. Oh my God, I'm so glad you posted that, Kiki, because last year. I had done like some sun-dried tomatoes, which I think is one of the best ways of preserving tomatoes if you have like a ton of like cherry tomatoes and you just don't know what to do with them. I like the idea of sun-drying them because it doesn't take up any space, right? Like you can sun-dry like, you know, an entire bushel of sun-dried tomatoes and it will literally fit in here, right? So I was, for space-saving purposes and everything, I was like, oh, sun-drying tomato and everything is the best way to go. Hi, Simply Jan. How are you? And then, yes, we spare no expense for beauty. Well, I mean, it's $2, right? Like I wouldn't have spent that much more, but yeah. But then Kiki was posting this, I'm making tomato confit. And I'm like, what is that? And basically it tastes very similar, I think, to sun-dried tomatoes, but you don't have to even bother drying them or cutting them or anything, especially when I get those itty bitty, annoying, tiny little, tiny tomatoes, the sweet currant tomatoes I have. They're so tiny and they're such a pain, and they're soft. So by the time I get like a whole basket of them like harvested, the bottom half are all smushing like before I even get it in the house. So it's just they're frustrating. So this is perfect because I just give them all a good rinse, throw them on the pan, and then I just throw on a bunch of fresh herbs and garlic and a ton of olive oil. And you just roast it. I actually did it in my air fryer. I have one of the Active Fry style that go around. And I just put all the tomatoes in there, all the mix of the different cherry tomatoes I had. And I thought I was growing the chocolate cherry tomato, which is our all-time favorite cherry tomato. And I've grown it every year for years. It's a moneymaker this year. So apparently something happened either with my labeling or one of the seeds floated to the wrong section. I don't know. But yeah, I thought I had planted so I didn't have any of those. So the only cherry tomatoes I had this year were hey, Big Matt, how are you? How are you doing? I saw you were live today and I was going to pop in, and then my daughter insisted on making s'mores out front with the fire and like some neighborhood kids. And I didn't think it was a good idea to leave them out there alone, unattended with the campfire. So thank you so much for popping in. I'll try and catch your live next time. So that is my sad story of not having any of the chocolate cherry tomatoes. But next year for sure, my daughter was so disappointed because that is her all-time favorite, is that one. Gizmo is happy with just any tomato, but this year his favorite has definitely been the Tiny Tims. So next year I am going to be going... I'm delving into the land of dwarf tomatoes. So I got the one already from Joe, and I'm definitely going to be growing the Tiny Tim. But in seed swaps, I'm going to be looking for dwarf varieties. And I follow a company on Instagram called Pacific Northwest Seeds. And they're kind of over there. She just put up some new seeds on Etsy. And they're going to be they've been breeding and developing their own different dwarf tomatoes. And the pictures she shows, I'm like, oh. So I keep asking, like, what's your favorite one? I like chocolate cherry. Do you have anything similar to that? I love the idea of growing the dwarf tomatoes because I can start them in January. And I am itching. January comes, I am itching to get something in the soil so I can start my my dwarf tomatoes can be started at the same time as my peppers. So probably end of January, beginning of February. It would just depend on the variety that you get. So the dwarf is just the size. Like I have on the patio, I don't know if I have a picture on here handy, but on the patio I have just in a 12-inch or 14-inch, I don't know, just like a regular patio pot. I have two of the dwarf Tiny Tims, and I started those in February, and they started putting out tomatoes very, very early on, and they have just kept putting and putting and putting. And we're at like a week now where I just gave Gizmo a tomato. We had like a week lull, and we had one more week lull back in the middle of summer where there was just nothing red on it. But otherwise, it has had so much new growth, and it put on another like 6 inches. So it had topped out at about 15 inches. And then about 3 weeks ago, it added like another 6 on top with all new growth on the top. So I had thought of bringing it in to overwinter it, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I do think it's starting to kind of burn out. But one of the tomatoes that was on it had dropped down into it kind of rotted and dropped down into the pot and sprouted hundreds of little tiny baby seedlings. So I pulled a lot of them out, and I've left a couple, and then I'm just going to take those and bring those in the house and overwinter it. But a lot of the dwarf tomatoes, depending exactly on the size of which one you have, I think there's like a micro dwarf, they can actually be grown in a 6-inch pot. So you can just get a nice little pot like this, a little 6-inch pot, and you can actually grow a tomato plant in it. And they have dwarf tomatoes. The majority of them are cherry tomatoes, but they do have a few dwarf tomatoes. And if Joe shows up tonight, he is like the dwarf tomato king. If Joe shows up, I'll ask him if he knows what it is, because I saw him give away on one of his lives, his seed giveaways. But it produces a full-size tomato on this little tiny tomato plant. Like, it's ridiculous. So I am going to delve into more, and I probably will be buying some seeds. And so, yeah, I will get back to you guys on explaining a little bit more about that. So I love it because you can grow it on the patio, you can grow it on the deck, and you can start your seeds inside. And so you can start getting, you know, fresh tomatoes in, say, May, June, which is like here, the rest of my tomatoes, I didn't get anything ripe until beginning of July, August, end of July, beginning of August is usually when I get fresh tomatoes, especially like the fuller size ones. So, hey, Jay, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Juicing with Jay. Yeah. You saw some on Baker's Creek that piqued your interest. Oh, Baker's Creek. I'm debating on the pre-order of the whole seed catalog. I bought it last year and I pre-ordered it. And then everybody else on the planet got their catalog before I did. And they ordered it later. So I know I'm saving a little bit of money, but then I think you could buy them here at the Drug Mart sooner than I got it in the mail. And I don't think it was that much more. So I might just wait on that, because they're saying, I think on the thing, they're running low, and they might not be shipping it out until like November, December. And I want mine before that. So if you've never ordered the whole seed catalog from Baker Creek, it is amazing. Here in Canada, I cannot get the regular free catalog free. So I have to pay, it's like $6, I think, for just the free catalog, which is like this big. So and on the pre-order, it's $9. So instead $6 for this one, or I can spend $9 for this one. Like, why wouldn't I? So I get the big one, and it is amazing. If you've never read it, it's huge, and it has recipes in it. It has backstories. It went through a lot of the different breeding places that they have, and the farming places. There's, you know, a couple of guys in Africa that they have growing seeds for them. They have growing places out in California. They do grow where they're at. So they do kind of have people growing where it's better for their environment and for the seeds. So I know, because of the shipping, right? So I get free shipping on my seeds, but not the catalog. So I figure if I'm going to have to pay for the catalog, I might as well pay for the good one. So, yeah, but last time they had like long stories. So they did have a lot of information about, they had like 2 pages on the garden huckleberry, which I was excited to read about because I'd actually already bought them. And they went through the whole, the Chinese wool flower, which was on the cover of it. It's this really cool pink fuzzy looking flower, which I definitely want to try and get seeds for this year. And the poppy, they had like, I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 pages all about like the history of the poppy and the opium wars, and like what poppy, some places you're not allowed to grow poppies. Anyways, I read the thing like it had a plot. Like, I read it cover to cover, read the whole thing, loved it. It's a really good read if you like it. So for anyone that didn't come in, I was just sharing my my jar of pickled peppers. You can call me Peter Piper tonight. So apparently these are Jamaican style pickled peppers that I got on a video from a guy that is from Trinidad that lives in Hamilton, which is just about an hour south of me. And I enjoy watching his channel. So his channel, oh, it's Caribbean Pot. I should have you, well, I'll do the link because I don't know if you'll be able to find his channel. But if you are into Caribbean cooking, he has a really good channel. Like I've made quite a few of his recipes. His mango chow, it's amazing. It's super spicy, but it is absolutely delicious. I should ask him. We should do a video together next year at some point. That'd be cool. He seems like a fun guy. So, hey Stacy, thank you so much for coming. All the way from Jamaica. It must be warmer there. We're cold tonight. We had the fire going out front, and it was chilly. I was like, oh yeah, my hands were cold because I was too far away from the fire. I'm not used to. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the colder. I told my husband today because I think it was like 62 or whatever. I'm like, I don't really need it any colder than this. Like I would be good with it staying like this year round, right? So, anyways. All right, so I am hoping for Danny to come. She said she was going to stop by when she got home from work, so she is going to join me. But I am going to be doing the seed giveaways too in a little bit. And I don't know if you noticed, I did mention that from now on I will be where you have to be in the chat in order to win, because I have a few people that I've tried contacting a couple different times and I haven't heard back from them and I don't have their address, and then it's kind of anticlimactic when, you know, if they're not in the chat and then like I don't get to give them their seeds. So, oh, Danny messaged she is heading home now. Okay, perfect. We shall see her shortly. So I will be opening up the I'll be posting the link, whatever it's called. Let me see here. Where is it at? There we go. Oh my God. I quit taking my allergy medicine a couple days ago because I thought I was getting better. We had a big rainstorm and everything seemed to be better. And then for some reason tonight, or else it's probably the vinegar and peppers coming off of this. It's probably the fumes coming out of that. So, oh, hey, Slava, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I enjoyed your garden tour. Everything is looking so nice. And that Malabar spinach, like it's so cool looking. Like it's like a vine and it's red and then it has berries. I'm so excited to be growing it next year. I'm so excited to be growing it. Yeah, Slava. So if you want to, did I post the link? I talked about posting the link, but oh yeah, there it is. I posted the link. So I can put myself in timeout. Well, that would be an exciting live. So yeah, if anyone wants to hit that button and come up and join me, they can. So tonight on my giveaway, I have two weeks that I always do 2 weeks at a time. And I have my list over here, where to go. So I'm doing the Canna Lilies, and I just noticed, very exciting, when I was out yesterday that I found there were seed pods on my red hardy hibiscus. Now, the white hardy hibiscus, I get hundreds and hundreds of seeds off of that thing every year. Like I'm just not even harvesting anymore off that. I will never use all the seed pods off of that thing. But the red one, I don't know why, I will only get maybe 1 or 2 pods that ripen, and I don't know if they just aren't as likely to pollinate, or I don't know why, but so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to opt for any of the red ones because I gave out all of my red hardy hibiscus seeds in seed swaps last year. So, oh, I bet I went outside of water. Oh yeah. It's funny how, like, when you have so much rain, you're like, oh, rain. And then when it hasn't rained in a couple weeks and it rains, you're like, oh, rain. But I went out today. I've just gotten kind of used to just having a bit of rain every day. I went out and I was like, oh, my goodness, some of my plants were really dry. My poor they're the tall, fluffy things, Prince Tut. The Prince Tut grass is a water hog. They are actually a bog plant or a water plant. So they go crazy for the water. Yeah, so I will be able to give away seeds from both. So I'll be doing 2 winners, one for the red and one for the white. And then my Canna Lilies, I have tons of my red ones and some yellow ones that I may have harvested while I was out and about. So it was foraging. There are some yellow foraged Canna Lily seeds that I will be giving away today. Unfortunately, my pretty little the ones I grew from seed last year, I've only gotten like 2 seed pods off of them so far this year. I don't know why. They bloomed a lot sooner, but a lot of the buds they fell off and they didn't form seed pods. I have a few more coming, but I don't have enough to be giving those away. And I don't know if I don't even have enough, I don't think this year, to be doing swaps with those ones, unless I can find another source. So I hated rain because my basement was leaking, and now now it can rain. We like it when it rains heavy because we fix water leaks. So it's good news for us, bad news for other people. But yeah, that's a mess when the basement's leaking. Ugh. Okay, kitchen. Stacy's saying kitchen. Yeah, I'm going to love growing Malabar spinach because I love anything that vines. I'm very disappointed this year with my hyacinth bean vine. So I had trouble getting them. Oh, thank you, Jan. I had trouble getting them to germinate, and then they germinated, and I put them in the hanging basket, and they don't hang. They just climbed right up on top of the gazebo, and you can't see them. Like, I can see them if I look out the one window behind the couch. I can see. So it was a really bad place on my part. And then I planted a few more up on the fence, and it's tiny, and it's just been swamped by the morning glories. So it was a really bad place for that one as well. So I will try it again next year. I do have some seed pods on it, and they are going to seed. And I think I have a few left over. They're really cool looking seeds if you haven't seen hyacinth bean seed pods. Are very cool looking. So yeah. And I also didn't get my Love in a Puff. Did not germinate. And the Kiss Me Over the Garden Gate did not germinate. And I grew a ton of Scarlet Runner. No, not Scarlet Runner beans. Those are growing. Those are growing and producing beans in the tree like I kind of wanted them to, but on the top of the tree, and I can't reach them. I can't reach them. So again, bad planning. I was envisioning the beans hanging down under the tree and not growing up on top of the tree and then growing up. And they keep trying to grow into the neighbor's birch tree as well. I've had to like get the big long pole and pull them out of the birch tree. But I have some beans up there, but I can't really reach them because it's on the hill. So I don't even really feel comfortable like trying to get a ladder or anything. I don't know if I can get like a grabby tool or I don't know. So yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes this year in the garden and realized, okay, I need to do a video on plants behaving badly. Exactly. It's like, what are you thinking? But I mean, they're just reaching for the sun. They're doing, I guess, what they're supposed to do. I've never grown Scarlet Runner beans before. But the other cardinal climbers. So I had started a bunch of cardinal climber seedlings. They were all about like this big. They were even starting to get some flower buds. I planted them along the fence. They grew. They got about a foot tall. They started blooming. And then they were gone. They all up and died. I thought at least 1 or 2 of them would survive. No, so maybe I will try and get those to grow up the tree next year, and not anything edible that I need to try and reach. You think I would have learned last year when I grew the cucamelons in the hanging basket, thinking they would hang down, and they climbed on top of the gazebo, and at least that was on the deck, so I could get my ladder out and start using the. Oh, I have to show Stacy my Jamaican pickles, my Jamaican pickled Scotch bonnets. I will let you know how they turn out. Yeah, I've had a few things vanish this year. My watermelon. I grew a sugar baby watermelon plant and it completely vanished. Completely vanished. Yeah. So I think some animal took off with it. So that's what I think. What do I know? All right. So I say we get around to doing a seed. Who wants to see a seed giveaway? Seed giveaway. All right. So first up was the hardy hibiscus. And I have to go over to my thing here. All right. So we are going to share the screen with random comment picker. Yes. Allow. And there we go. There it is. Okay. And here's my, no. Where is it at? I had it all organized and then I don't know what I did with them. I thought I was doing so well. Okay, here we go. So I have my link here to the hardy hibiscus. So we're going to copy that and put it in here. Da, da, da. So hopefully you had a chance to comment on that video. And okay, we're getting the YouTube comments. Hey, Hickory Coughed, how are you guys doing tonight? Is it both of you? Is it one of you? Who is it? Who are you? Yes, it's a traditional, it's a Jamaican pickled Scotch bonnet recipe that I found because I have all these Scotch bonnets and I'm like, my husband's kind of disappointed though because he's not into anything pickled. So he wanted me to make hot sauce. So I said, well, we have plenty of hot sauce, so we can make that. We have plenty of Scotch bonnets. We can make hot. Enough with the ads. Get up. Why do we keep seeing this? No, go. Okay, we're clicking start. It's going to work. All right. And you have to be in the chat in order to win. Oh, Sweet Pea is not in the chat right now. That is too bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. How many people do we have in the... I can't see how many people are in the chat on StreamYard. Oh, there it is. 10. Okay. Okay. There we go. So no sweet spot. All right. So we gave her a couple minutes to come in. So that was for the red hardy hibiscus. And I will do another one. Pick another winner from the same video for the white hardy hibiscus. The enthusiastic gardener is also not here. And I haven't seen her in the chat. So we'll just do another one right away for the white hibiscus. Nope. He's not in here either. I guess I should have just had you guys do a thing. Oh my God. Sweet Pea. You can't have both of them. Mystic Sensation is not in here tonight. Bonnie, yay! Congratulations, Bonnie. Artist in the Garden. You won the white hibiscus blooms. And you just said, this is my favorite. I love the white blooms. Oh my gosh. That is your comment. If you can see your comment here, it says, I love the white blooms. And you won the white ones. That is awesome. Okay, so now I got to add those to the list. Okay, and then we got to go get the other. All right. So hardy hibiscus was, well, we'll give Sweet Pea a few minutes, and if she doesn't show up, then I'll do another draw on that. So now I'm going to be doing the drawings for the Canna Lilies. So I have the red ones will go first and the yellow ones will go second. So let me just grab that video. All right, and put it in the chat, put it in here. I don't understand how these things work. I don't know how they figure out how to do any of this. Yeah, Bonnie. Oh, Danny's here. Okay, Danny, hi. Just wait a second. I'm just doing the drawing for the seeds, and then I'll pop you on. All right, so you have to be in the garden. In the garden. It's been a long day. I was up at 5:30. I don't know when I was up. I was up before 6 because we had to leave the house by 7. We worked up in Barrie today, Bonnie. I had to pop up. Nino and Lo, boo, they're not in the chat tonight. Sorry, Nino and Lo. Do you guys follow Nino and Lo? They actually live not far from me. I keep threatening them that I'm going to just show up at the door sometime when he's cooking because he's always doing these cooking videos, and I'm like, how long is that steak going to take there? He lives right next to Randy's aunt and uncle. Oh, nope, you're not in the chat. Sorry, we're going to keep going. So this is for the red Canna Lilies. Mystic Sensation is lucky tonight. But they're not in the chat, so they're not that lucky. Hey, Cha-Cha, thanks for coming in. Hola, hola. Oh, Tinog, she's not here. Oh, Tinog, because I think she would have liked some of those Canna. Oh, no, she didn't even like the Canna Lilies, I don't think. She has too many already. She's fine. All right, let's keep going. Someone in the group. Yo, Lisa, she's not here. Oh, no, too bad. Yeah, this one's just called commentpicker.com. So that's the one I'm using. And the grower. Nope. Keep going. Still going for the red Canna Lilies. Ay. G-Mama, no, she's usually in here too. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, her again? Am I going to have to get, like, reset or something? Okay, if I get the or repeat again. Oh, Kiki! And Kiki, I just sent off the other seeds like yesterday. I would have been able to combine them. So Kiki, actually I'm going to give you the choice. Do you want the red cannas or the yellow Canna Lilies? Since you're the first one here that's actually winning the Canna Lily seed. Oh yeah, thanks. Hit the heads up, thumbs up, whatever it is. Heads up. Hit the heads up button, people. So Kiki, are you going to take the yellow or the red Canna Lily seeds? The yellow ones have, I want to say the green leaves. They're the ones, if you want to know exactly what they look like, they're the ones in my video on Chinguacousy Park. So they're the shorter ones. So they're more about like the 3 or 4 foot high with bright yellow blooms. And I think they have like the green leaves. Or mine are the giant King Humbert, which are the dark red leaves with the big red blooms. And they go, like some of mine are like 7-8 feet tall. So if you want, it just depends on the size you want. Okay, so we're going to do one more draw for the, oh, Smita, she's not in here. She can't win them anyways, I don't think. I don't think she can win them anyways because you have to be in the US or Canada in order to win. Oh, well, she is in Canada. Actually, she lives not far from me, but she's not in the chat tonight. So, Smeet, oh my goodness. Okay. Can I like refresh or something? Nope. All right. We're just going to have to keep clicking until we get T-Nog. Miss Linda is winning. Oh my goodness. Sorry about this, guys. Hey, Danny, I should have popped you. Oh, I won. Yay. This is my other channel. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh my God, David Michael. Go buy a lottery ticket tonight, buddy. Oh my God, this is getting ridiculous. And Lisa, everyone but the people that are in the chat. Come on. Oh my goodness. Is there like, nope. I can't reset it or anything. All right, you know what? Let's let Danny on. Danny, you ready? I'll add you until if I find someone that's in the chat. I'll add you to the stream. There you are. Sasha Brown, you are not in the stream. Are you in the stream, Sasha Brown? I don't see Sasha Brown's in the stream. We're picking another winner. This is sad. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. She keeps winning. How are you doing, Danny?
Doing all right.
Sasha, are you here? No. What are you cooking tonight?
No, tonight I'm cleaning my kitchen because I have a date coming over for dinner tomorrow, and can't see this place like this.
Again, hopefully he's not watching YouTube.
Not this channel.
Not this channel. Oh, good. Oh, is Yogi here? Yogi Hollow Farm's not here, is it? No, she keeps winning, but she's not here. Nikki's not here. Because I think, is Broke still chatting? Like last time he was still going. Is he still on? He's holding my audience captive. Oh my God, Yogi. I feel like I almost have to send her seeds just for the heck of it. Oh my
I think
goodness.
you do. I think you do.
Okay, you know what? Enough with that. Okay, so just I think I can do a comment one in the chat. If you want canna seeds, just type in the word canna. Do you have to do a hashtag or do you just say the word? Does anyone know how this works? Yeah. Let's just use the audience that's here. How do I got to try and figure out. Oh, this is still on here. Okay. I'll take this down while I remember figure out how to do the thing. So why don't you tell us where you're at, Danny, with your, I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the chat, but a lot of people weren't in here yet. With your numbers,
Oh, where am I at? Right now, I think I am now at 887 subscribers. So I need 113.
That's nice.
But I still need about 2,000 watch hours. So
yeah, but it's nice to get at least one of the things out of the way, right?
That is true.
Because the more viewers you have, the more watch hours you're gonna get.
Yes. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway.
So I don't know. How do people pick a winner? YouTube random comment, pick a winner. That's just from the channel, not from, or can I do it from this? We'll try this, see if we can pick a winner from here. So yeah, so if you haven't, if you don't follow, what's the word? I don't know what we're supposed to be using anymore. If you're not friends with Danny at Wicked Awesome Gardening, go check out her channel. She is in Massachusetts, not in Boston, so she doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, up here on the North Shore, my mother taught me to pronounce my A's. I cannot practice and have it yet. But I did a very Massachusetts channel name. You know, it's Wicked. You know, if I say it in my native Australian, Wicked Awesome Gardening Kid.
I love it. And then you like parked your cars. I had a friend back home and she was always, I guess, I don't know, she had a friend or a relative or whatever, and they were from Boston, and she's like, yeah, she's always like, my daughter, she's a chiropractor.
I have many family members who speak like that.
Yeah, and so now I can't hear every time I want to say chiropractor. So thank you, Kiki. Thank you for dropping her link. Hey, Davis family, like, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? Are you guys still with the really strict lockdowns down there, or Stacy, Davis? Or are you guys getting boot in a boot, as we like to say here in Canada?
The first time I went to Canada and I actually heard somebody say a boot, I just about died. No, we don't actually, Canadians, but you can laugh at Boston all you want. As long as I get to laugh when I hear a boot.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Okay. I don't really hear a boot here that often, but we do something weird with our O's. It's not quite a boot, but I hear myself say it every once in a while because I am American, but I've been here for 18 years now, and I've definitely picked up the Canadian accent because I do pick up accents, and I've been here long enough. And so, yeah, and they like to pronounce they pronounce their A's strangely here as well. And we don't hear much about a boot, that is. No, but yeah. I do find myself saying A. Like A? Like, what do you think, A? Yeah. Hey, Ruben. Hey, actually, Ruben, you won some seeds earlier, but I can't send them to you because you're not in the U.S. or Canada. But thank you so much for popping in. Nice to have you here. You hear my O's quite often. Oh, no. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Bonnie, we have an accent. Oh, well, the thing is I first noticed it here, especially with my husband. He would say pasta. And I'm like,
Yeah.
pasta? And he's like, it's pasta. And so they use that A, the pasta, Mazda. I'm like, you mean a Mazda? So, yeah, there's some people have like this weird thing with the A's, and then some people pronounce the H's and stuff. Like the
I love that show, Heartland.
Oh yeah.
We're like a season or 2 seasons behind you guys. But I've like the accent. I have definitely like heard like instead of sorry, it's like sorry.
Sorry, yeah,
not
sorry.
quite. Yeah,
yep. Sorry. But that's how like that's the Midwest, right? Like Canada has a lot of regional accents, you know, like the U.S., right?
Yeah.
So yeah, out there especially for sure.
Yeah, because they're like, where are they? Saskatchewan? No.
Is it Manitoba or Saskatchewan? I'm not exactly sure where Heartland is filmed. I've never really watched it. I've tried watching it a couple times, and Sydney thought it was boring. So we're watching it, and she's like, "Everyone is so grumpy." I'm like, "Well,
it's true."
So
nobody on that show talks anything out as the first option. It's like the 7th option.
Yeah, so we tried watching it. It was just frustrating. I was just like, so I would just, but I know it's supposed to be a good show. So maybe this winter, you don't have an accent. I bet you don't have an accent at all, Davis Family Life. Right. Yeah. Kiki's laughing. Why is Kiki laughing? Accents are thicker, more Western Canada. Oh, not unless you've been to Newfoundland. Newfoundland, New Brunswick, you get, oh my goodness, some of those Nova Scotians, they get a really hard accent out there. Yeah. Oh boy. Yep. We have some friends up the street from Newfoundland, and when I first moved here, I couldn't understand a thing they were saying. I was like, is this English? Because they actually have their own dialect, and they are descendants of Irish immigrants, and so it's like that Irish accent, and then it's got mixed in with Canadian and whiskey. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think the whiskey came with it.
The whiskey came with it. Yeah, it came. Yeah. So, anyways, that's a fun one. So, where is that at? Copy. Okay. So. All right, so I'm going to do a quiz in the chat for the last set of seeds since I can't figure out how to get this other thing to work. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is only for people in the chat. What 3 items have I made with my garden huckleberries? And I'm cheating right now. I'm trying to... So the first person who can tell me what 3 items I made with my garden huckleberries is going to win a packet of seeds. If I get into an argument, the Creole comes out. I can't cuss in English. That could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. You don't get in trouble as much.
What did we say? My merch thing has to be on my live the other night. I love chickens and goats, and I have a mouth like a trucker.
Yes.
That needs to be a t-shirt, apparently.
Chickens and goats and a mouth like a trucker. Yep. Okay, who's going in? Crumble dessert jam and salsa. Oh my goodness. Nicole, I think you are the winner. Yes, Nicole, you are the winner. Bonnie, you were close. You forgot the crisp. But I haven't really got the videos out, so berries, and more berries. There are a lot of berries. Okay, Nicole, I will. Oh, you know what? I gotta do that right now before I forget. So, did I put the link? Where did I put the link? I got this here. I'm all over the place tonight. I was up early. I had to leave for work early. I had to get up early. Okay, so there's the link to StreamYard. If anyone is brave enough and wants to jump in the chat with us tonight, as crazy.
Yes, come on in.
Come on in. The more, the merrier. Kiki, Stacy, Monica.
Kiki.
Have you done any lives yet, Monica? I know Nicole's going to wuss out on me because she hasn't had enough alcohol, apparently. I think. Is that the... oh, I still have, you know what? Sweet Pea didn't show up, so I have the red hibiscus to give away as well. And Monica, no, not Monica, Nicole, sorry. You get to choose, I'll let you choose too if you want the smaller yellow ones or if you want the giant big red ones. You can choose which Canna Lilies you want, so just let me know. Ooh, can I yell at them? I'm really good at yelling at other people's children. It's one of my specialties. No, they're being shy tonight. All right, no problem. You remember the small set, the jam, yeah. The crisp, I didn't really have too much of a video on that one because I had just made it and I kind of wanted to just see how it was going to turn out before and it was in the house and it was messy and, you know, yeah. But the salsa, I'm surprised because I didn't know if like the color would turn me off, but it was very good. Like I really enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come up with another question. For the red hardy hibiscus seeds. Ooh, I'm gonna pull it from my videos. Oh, I know. What is my favorite filler that I discovered this year to put into my flower bouquets? I've been putting it in and it smells amazing. And it has beautiful little flowers and I've been sticking it in all my bouquets. It's a filler.
You're back.
Oh, she's gone. I'm throwing in a thread every now and then. Oh, you got to do what you got to do. A little fear is healthy. A little fear is healthy. Okay, so for the red hardy hibiscus seeds, what plant did I grow as a filler for my flower bouquets that turned out to be my favorite this year? It smells amazing and it's very prolific. Basil. What kind of basil, Bonnie? What kind of basil? Danny's freaking out.
I know it.
Not cardinal basil. You can guess. You're in the chat. You're part of the group.
Hold on.
Oh, not the lemon cinnamon basil. Monica got it. Yay. Yeah, the cinnamon basil. Cinnamon. All right, Monica, that is for the red hardy hibiscus. All right. Yes. So I did grow some lemon basil, Stacy. I did, and I had a little bit in my last bouquet. Oh, I haven't shown that video yet, though. So, it's not as prolific. Like it's growing, but it's not like the you won? Cinnamon. Oh, you did right above. Sorry, I didn't see that. All right, Kiki. I'm sorry, Monica. I'm sorry. Kiki won those. Oh, no. It's all right. We'll still swap. You can still get them in the swap, Monica. Yeah. Oh, hey, Nisi. You've been lurking while making dinner, but you're still here. Oh, goodness. Well, it's nice to have you. Thank you for coming in.
Check out my makeshift onion rack.
Oh, hey, the baby gate / onion rack. That works. Nice onion harvest.
Not bad. They're small, but
it's not as big as my onion harvest, but you know, my one little tiny onion. That's okay. You wanted white hibiscus. All right. Well, you can get the white hibiscus in the yeah, I am gonna be starting up my swap list. I've made a list of all the seeds I have gathered so far, and but that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't inputted it into the spreadsheet yet, so I'm kind of waiting. The weather's just been so nice, like it's been absolutely perfect, and I don't really have a lot to do out gardening in the yard right now. Like it's like just out harvesting, and then I threw some fertilizer on the tomatoes and peppers, but I don't have hardly any weeding to do. It's kind of been really self-maintaining itself for the last several weeks. So I just kind of go out and I can relax and enjoy it.
Weird with StreamYard. I'm going to flip out.
She's flipping out. Oh, I got to remove that. There we go. She's flipping. Danny's flipping out. I don't know what she's doing. Yes. Okay, let me just check up on the chat. Kiki, Stacy, I love my flower. Yes. Yeah, my jar boys like food. Oh, what is up with kids and wanting dinner every night? You'd think, no respect. Helping little one with spelling. Oh, God, I hate spelling. I hate spelling homework. I love hibiscus. Planted a couple a little while ago. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't do so well with the hardy hibiscus, though. What zone are you in? Davis family, what zone are you? Are you like, what are you guys, like 10, 11, 12? I don't even know, because the hardy hibiscus only go to, I think they're 4 to 9. I don't know if they would do well any warmer than that. Salmon all funky, and I couldn't eat. Huh. Yeah, they just yesterday, right? Hey, Daz. Welcome, my Aussie garden kitchen, all the way from Australia. Good night. Yeah, so Stacy, what zone, do you guys know what zone you're in, or do you guys not even have to bother that? You don't know what zone you're in. That's how you know you're in a tropical climate, when you don't even know what zone you're in. It's not going to freeze. It's not going to freeze. I was getting a chuckle yesterday. Pooh Bear was showing us around her garden, and she was worried about her apple trees because she doesn't have them planted in the ground, and she was wondering if they'd be okay in the pots, or she needed to wrap them, because she goes, it got really cold today. It was like 55 degrees when I got. I was like, oh, your apple trees are going to do just fine. You're not going to have to worry about that. Yeah, no worries about the zone. Must be nice. All those tropical flowers and plants. Oh, I know. I am getting ready. I'm trying to find a good deal on some potting mix. I found a good one at Home Depot, and then I went, and they were totally sold out. So I did not get the good deal on the potting mix, and I refuse to pay full price when I know they need to mark it down. Right? They have a ton of pallets in the middle of the parking lot, and they still want $8.99 for a bag of potting mix. No. So I'm waiting for them to clear them out, and then I will go in and buy a bunch of them, because I want to bring in some plants to overwinter. I know Kiki's going to be overwintering some plants. I've only ever done it last year. I brought in my small hibiscus, and I brought in my Canna thingy, which was a disaster. So I had the Canna in the pot, and it's big, and it's like taking over. And every time anyone would walk by it, they would like whack their legs into it, and they would get annoyed by it. And then my husband decided to prune it. So he pruned off like the bottom leaves. So it looked like a pineapple. So I had planned on saving it and putting it into my planter in the front yard again, the urn. I was going to put it back in there. But he like pruned it. It looked like a pineapple. It wasn't like the nice big spiky thing anymore. So I just planted it out in the backyard, but it did fine. Are you there, Danny?
Yes.
Okay. I just
yeah, now I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Yay.
Yeah, I'm bringing in a few things well, I'm not really bringing in things to overwinter. Am I echoing?
I don't hear an echo. I hear it fine. Does anyone hear Danny echoing?
So weird. Oh well. I'm gonna plow forward then. My lemon and lime tree I'm bringing in, if my lemon isn't dead from all the crazy rain we got this year.
Oh.
The drainage in the pot just could not keep up. So I'm going to repot those in something larger with better drainage. Although the lemon might be done for. The lime, I think, is barely hanging on. They just got way too much water. And I am about to start tomato seeds. I'm going to grow a couple of dwarf. Since I have to move, I've got to move the garden and everything. I don't want to be devoid of plants for the winter. So I've got a very sunny, fairly warm sun porch.
Just a second, Danny. Is the
Where
echo
I'm
better?
moving.
I hit a button to say something about echo. I clicked a thing that says echo on her thing. Is her thing better or no? Is she still echoing? Okay, talk, Danny.
La la la. Is that any better? Okay,
It's
yeah, I don't hear it now.
Okay, so I turned off the button that says echo cancellation.
Oh, interesting.
It says only turn it off if the person has a very high quality microphone. But so congratulations, you have a high quality microphone apparently.
Yay for my cell phone.
Yeah, I don't know why. But I figured that out. Although I have this big notification thing on the middle of the screen saying to share my screen, and I can't get that off. So one step at a time. Too much.
Well, yeah, so I'm going to plant some tomato seeds in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to try to grow tomatoes, like dwarf tomatoes, indoors over the winter.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. I've just got my 42-day tomatoes. They only get about yay big, so.
Oh, the 42-day ones. Yeah, I was telling Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm that she should try that. Yeah. Hibiscus is your favorite? Mine too, Ruben. Hibiscus is my favorite flower. It goes back to the my days as a young child going to Hawaii when I was a kid. So, yeah, I don't know why this. I tried the share file thing, and it's now just in the middle of the screen, and I can't even see either one of us in the on the screen because I can't get it off the screen. I don't know. I'm afraid to hit refresh because I don't want my I'll lose the whole thing, right? So that's all right. I can't really see Danny. I have to try and move it over. So technical difficulties. So the only thing I've really planned on trying to overwinter is the pink. It says pink tropical. That was the name that came on it. So it's the pink spiky thing that I have in my front urn with like the wild crazy petunias, because it's kind of cool looking, and it's just now getting to kind of where I would have wanted it at the start. It's just now getting big enough. So I'm hoping if I can overwinter it and then put it back in that planter next year with the petunias, that it will have the look I want, because it just took forever to grow. And I know I will be bringing in my hibiscus again next year, and it's still really tiny. I have it out in the front yard. It's got a bud on it. It might be blooming again in a couple of days. So I overwintered that last year successfully, and I managed to keep my poinsettia alive from Christmas long enough to plant out in that front planter. But I don't think I'm going to bring it in because it's huge, and I'll be getting a new poinsettia anyways in a few months. So I'll wait, and then I'll just try and keep those and then plant them out in the summer. And I'll probably plant them out in the front bed because they like shade, right? So they're an indoor plant and they'll do well there. So I do want to overwinter my Diplodenia, the one that I had rescued for $1.99, and it's huge now, and it's like starting to bloom, and it's sending up tendrils, and it keeps trying to intertwine into the Scotch bonnets and the nasturtiums. So I want to overwinter that. What was I going to do? I was going to put them all in the same pot because I have a feeling they're all going to like the same conditions, and I don't have very much room inside the house for anything. Like, I don't have any houseplants. I have a dead orchid. It's dying a slow death. And I have a few aloe vera that was enormous to start with, and now they're two very tiny because it just kept dying on me. I don't know. I quit. I just gave up on them. I haven't watered them in months.
Whoops.
And they're still alive.
That might have something to do with it. No.
But I wasn't, I swear I wasn't overwatering them. But I don't know. I think because like in the winter we have a humidifier running. And so I don't know if it was just too humid for them, or I don't know. But I've just decided I'm going to ignore them and pretend that they're there. I don't know. I killed air plants. Like I suck at houseplants.
I am death to houseplants
to in a lot of ways. But I got my first orchid at it was a table setting. It was like the centerpiece for the table at my friend's wedding back on August 20th. And here it is. It's September 30th and it's not dead yet. Yay me.
Yay. I've gone through so many orchids, and that one I was actually doing really, really well with. I'd kept it for almost 2 years, and I'd had it, like, it had gone through like 3 bloom cycles, which was amazing. The longest I've ever kept an orchid alive. And then I can't remember what happened. I think there was a watering incident. I'm not sure. But I have to say the only thing I was able to really successfully it was with the ice cubes. 2 ice cubes a week. Every Sunday I put in 2 ice cubes. The thing did well. I don't care what people say. Oh, don't use ice cubes. They're a tropical plant. Any of these other taking it into the bathroom and dipping it in the sink and no, it doesn't work. So we have Kiki here. Oh, bye. Everyone say bye to Daz. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go round up those kids of yours. And she's saying goodbye. And then Kiki, she is bringing in 3 hibiscus, 3 citrus, 2 bananas, and pups.
Ooh, banana.
And my camera's blocking. And turmeric and a few pepper plants. I was debating on the pepper plants. I just don't think I'm going to have room for them inside because I have to take into consideration my Christmas tree. And I have a train that goes under the Christmas tree. And then I have the Christmas village that goes on the shelf behind the couch. So I kind of go all out for Christmas. So I don't have a lot of room indoors for, and I only have like those 2 back windows. So I can put a couple things in it. Come January, then my big shelving unit goes in front of the windows and the grow lights come out and all of that. But, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break from all of it so that I am fresh come January. So I don't know. I'm only going to probably be able to bring in 2 planters. So I have 2 that have like the self-watering containers. So they're safe for, bringing in on my hardwood floors or whatever. But I want to get new soil for those. I want all new soil, rinse the plants out and then bring them in because I don't want to deal with pests or anything. Hey, Q. Thank you. You are late to the party. Shame on you.
I think
you have to sit in the back. Or you have to sit in the front. You have to sit in the front row now. Yeah.
I think I am going to bring in, or if I bring in any of my peppers, it'll probably be my chiltepin peppers to try to give, they got off to such a slow start. I don't know if any of those tiny little peppers are going to have a chance to turn red. So I think I may try to bring my 2 chiltepin peppers in.
Yeah.
And put them in the sun porch where it still gets to be like 80 and they'll get sun all day. So hopefully they'll get a chance to ripen up for me because I want those seeds.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing is some of it I'm like, well, it's not so much the fruit off of it. I want the seeds off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have problems.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I had more room, like I'm in a townhouse, so I only have the only windows I have that are south facing are 2 small ones in the living room, my larger one in the master bedroom, and the basement. But the basement has like it's a walkout basement and it has like sliding glass doors. But we put the UV filter light on the glass doors to help because otherwise the heat would come in the basement and it was fading stuff. So that's not great for the plants. So
when I do move, my parents have a sun porch in the front of their house and it gets like sweltering hot out there even in winter.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the sun just comes in and it's just trapped there. So they actually will open their front door and let the heat come in and help keep that.
Smart. That's nice. Yeah, it's amazing the power the sun has to heat something up when it has glass or whatever, right? Like even just sitting in the barn.
That's where my tomatoes will be going. So
yeah. So Kiki is going to be bringing the turmeric in. It's going in the laundry room. Everything else is going in the sunroom and the garage. Yeah, that would be nice. Our garage, we actually have a heated garage. We've heated it because my husband's work we do drywall taping, right? So like the drywall mud, the stucco mud, and all of that, like it can't freeze. So we keep that in the garage. We just don't have room like to bring it into the basement because it's a finished basement now. Like it's the stereo man cave stereo room. So it's in the basement, but the garage is full of work stuff. Like there's a pathway to get through the garage because we have all of the work stuff in there. We've got the fishing stuff in there. We've got all the, a lot of gardening and all of that stuff in there. So I don't have any room, and I have no windows in the garage. So it would all have to be artificial lights set up. It is heated, and it's actually warmer in the garage than it is in the basement in winter. So sometimes we will prop the door open as well because of the heater in the garage. But I mean, it is what it is. We all have to make a way of doing all of this. And then I know I complain about my small space, and my friend Marcia is always, she only has 2 balconies. She's in an apartment in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she got frost. She was afraid about frost last night. I forgot to check, but she didn't complain today. So she must not have gotten any. She's actually the one I got a lot of my pepper seeds from, and I've swapped a lot of seeds with her. I know her from the sewing world. So she is one of my sewing friends. She actually started a tour, Canada tour, a few years ago for, it was like a blog hop tour thing for, bra making. So we did 2 years of that for, making bras and posting pictures. No, all about making bras. So yeah, I did get into sewing bras, and I sew pretty much a little bit of everything. I'm not like a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, me too.
Frost already. Oh, Nicole, aren't you
where?
cute?
Who has frost?
Aren't you cute, Nicole? But that's in Montreal, right? Like they're a lot colder than us. But we are getting down to 4 tonight, which in the real world is. Let me just see. And it's funny because I still think in Fahrenheit, but like people are always telling, oh, this is what the weather is tonight. And I'm like, oh, okay. I know 4 is cold because 0 is freezing. So right now we are at 55, and it's a low of 41. It's saying now.
We're at 51 here. We're colder than you.
Yeah. Wow.
51, but we're only going down to 46 or 45 tonight.
Yeah, I'm going down to 41 tonight. And then tomorrow, I have a high of 68 and a low of 54. So it's just tonight. It's this one cold night, 41. I'm hoping the peppers and the tomatoes don't freak out. And then like Saturday, it's going to be 77, feels like 84. Yeah. So
I'm so mad. We don't have a single day above 70 in our 10-day forecast.
well, that's it. So tomorrow, Friday is 68, Saturday is 77, and then Sunday is 70 and rain, Monday 70 and rain, and then we're like 68, 64, 66. So we're dropping back down. So we have this weird, super cold night followed by a hot day, and then leveling back out again.
Yeah.
But according to my calendar here, like bleh, bleh, I don't have a cat. I'm just like hairball. According to this, wrong month. Let me just see. October. Let's see. October 20. No, not October 2020. Why would I want to know what the weather was in October 2020? God, I don't want to ever be reminded of 2020 again.
Never.
Yeah, according to this, I'm not seeing. Our historical average usually gets us frost. I mean, my frost date is usually like October 15th, but like even looking on this historical frost date, the coldest on here, 34, is not until November 30th. I mean, October 30th. So
I'm moving. My back hurts.
I'm hoping to have another 2 or 3 weeks without frost. So I'll be happy if I get 3 weeks. 4 weeks would be amazing. We've gone sometimes we've gone to like Christmas with no frost, like nothing. So occasionally it's happened. Yeah, let me go back up into the chat. I did say hi to Lydia when she came in the chat. I didn't say hi on here. So hi, welcome. Thank you very much. Frost already. I know, Nicole. We're going down to 70 tonight. All right, everybody, give Nicole some stink eye. Thank you very much. Ruben says it was sunny day here. Nice. I got morning blooms of my hibiscus. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Kiki, my peppers are loving this cool weather. We'll be in the 60s and 70s for the next whole. Yeah, I think Kiki and I are pretty close, right? Like we're on a similar. I think I'm a little bit higher than her, but not too far. And I think we're 4 hours away. I need
if you draw a straight line from me straight through Albany.
Okay, so you guys are on the same.
Like on the line. But I'm on the coast, so it makes it very different.
Yeah, so I'm on the I'm at like the 43rd parallel. So I think I'm a bit higher, but I'm 4 hours from. How far are you from Niagara Falls, Kiki? Because I'm just over an hour to Niagara Falls from here, like an hour and 15 minutes, depending on traffic. Usually, an hour and a half, like to get in through and to Buffalo, like to the Buffalo airport, is a good range. So yeah, we're not too far, like weather-wise. And then I don't know. I haven't seen them comment for a bit. They might have popped out of the chat. Where did they go? Can't think of the name. I lost the name.
I think what makes the
Hickory
difference
Croft.
between
Hickory Croft
Kiki's
is
weather.
north. Sorry.
That's okay. No. Yeah, I am echoing again. Dang it.
You might, Bonnie. You might. Although, well, you're a bit cooler than us too, right? Like you are up above the Niagara Escarpment. So the big escarpment where like Niagara Falls, and then it runs like it's kind of this mountain. They call it a mountain here. It's cute. But it's like this ridge that runs from Niagara Falls and then kind of all the way up like through Ontario. And she's only like, what are you, an hour? Were you an hour and 15 minutes, I think, north? But it's like over through the valley. I had to go through Hockley Valley and get to her. And so anything north of like Highway 9, they get a lot more snow. And they get a lot colder weather than we do. She's in a totally different zone, even though she's only an hour away. But they get a lot more snow up there. So, Thursday, this is the hourly forecast. So Friday morning, it's going to be cold tomorrow morning, Miss Bonnie. You might want to put, but it's getting up to 68 tomorrow. So it won't be bad, but that's not until, it doesn't hit 68 until the mid-afternoon. So if you're going out in the morning, then yeah, bundle up. Because it's like 43, it's going to be around 4 or 5 degrees in the morning. Yeah. 1 hour north, right? I'm still for... Oh, Stacy's trying to... We don't even want to know what your weather is, Stacy. We don't even want to know.
That beautiful Jamaican weather.
Hey, we went swimming. We went to the beach. Okay, so Kiki's 4.5 hours to Niagara Falls. So I'm about... So I would say about 6 hours probably to play it safe. Not counting going through the border. So not too bad. It's cool. I don't want to hear it. How cool it is in Jamaica right now. I had to wear my jacket this morning and I was like, it's cold. It was chilly. It was and it was that cold wind, you could just feel it blowing in, fall is starting to come. I've noticed a lot of the trees are starting to turn, especially up in Barrie coming down the 400. I've noticed that the trees are really starting to turn a little bit. Like I hadn't noticed it really around here much because I always like to go and get our fall pictures. So was it last year or the year before? No, the year before last, I waited too long. And the leaves had all pretty much fallen off the trees. And it was super, super foggy that day. So it was not a great day for the fall pictures because everything was just like brown and foggy and bleh. But we had fun, and then we got lost out in the country in this fog. And it's like, you're going through this tiny narrow street that has like the big trees on each side. It was like you could hardly see maybe like 20, 30 feet in front of you, and we're like driving along, and I'm like, I don't know where we're at because the road I'd wanted to take had been closed for construction. And it's not far from the house. It's like 20 minutes, but it's like these country roads and everything, right? And so we're coming, it's super foggy, and the girls in the back seat were like, oh, this is kind of scary or whatever. And then we come to the stop sign and we look, and there's like this really old graveyard. And they were just like, ah! They freaked out. And it was right around Halloween. It was pretty funny. Yeah. So
I live next to the Halloween capital. So
thank you so much for coming, Monica. Thank you. And I think everyone in the chat right now is part of my seed swap group on Facebook. You do have to be in US or Canada. Sorry. I don't think we can send seeds to Jamaica. But if you're not in the seed swap group, just send me an email at bramptongardner@gmail.com. And I can send you the link to the Seed Swap Facebook group, which will be getting up and running soon, because I'm at that point now where I've collected a bunch of seeds and I'm starting to get ready where they'll be safe to package. They've been dried out and all of that. And I'm still collecting some. So like today, I just went and picked the hardy hibiscus, the red one. So I won't be mailing that out right away yet, because I do need to get that. Sorry, Kiki, you're going to have to wait. I got to wait for that one to dry out.
Monica,
A little bit better.
I know you had a rough day today. Big hugs.
Who?
Monica.
Oh, Monica, I know. I'm so sorry to hear the news. That stinks. That stinks. Hopefully it's the story of when, the door shuts, a window opens, or is it the other way around? I'm trying to be motivational and I can't remember the quote. I'm so sorry. But we are here for you if you need to vent or anything, or, you whatever, feel free to send me a message, and I'm always there for a good rant. So we feel for you, and that really stinks. I know there's a lot of just bad news going around right now. It's very frustrating for people. So go get some rest. Yes, I know. I'm going to need to get some rest soon too. So I'm not going to be on here too much longer.
Same.
It's hard getting up at 5. What was it? 5:45. I think we got up this morning. I forgot I have a mod. Thank you, Kiki. Woo! Awesome. Yeah, so it's hard getting up when it's so dark. It's so dark. Just sweet spot. Oh, that's all right. You know what? I'll still send you some seeds. You won some of the hibiscus seeds tonight, sweet spot. So I will put your name back on the list, because I know it was kind of short notice that you had to be in the chat. But it's just, I have like 3 people that won seeds, and I've like sent them messages, and I can't get a hold of them. And it's just like, you've been here. Oh no. Well, now, you're going to get some of the, hardy hibiscus seeds. That's what you want. Do you want the red ones or the white ones? I'll let you pick, because I do have a few more of the red ones. If you so want, or you can pick the Canna seeds, because I have quite a few of each. So before I go, I'm going to do one more giveaway in the chat, and you can choose from any of the seeds I've given out so far in my seed giveaways. So I will type them in here. That would be, so you can choose from snapdragons, hollyhocks, and those I only have red. Rose mallow, which are pink, nasturtiums, which I can never spell right. It didn't give me the red lines underneath, so we're good. The hardy hibiscus and the canna lilies. Okay, so those are your choices. Whichever I have the most of is fine. Well, that would definitely be the white one, sweet spot. So I will put you down for the white ones. There we go. Okay, so these are your choices. Okay, well, if Nicole wins, we know what she's picking. Okay, so this question is going to be super easy. If you've ever watched any of my channel, get your fingers ready. It's going to be the first one that can type it in. What is Gizmo's favorite garden treat? Oh, Danny won tomatoes. Yes. All right, Danny, what is your choice?
I will take, let's see, I won some of the snapdragons, right?
Yep.
Not tonight, but at another.
Yeah, you won those on the original one. So you got some snapdragons. They're in the mail.
I'd like some of those white hardy hibiscus. I'm gonna being that I'm going to be living with my parents, my mom's getting excited to redo the front of the house with, like, we haven't done new flower planting out there in a while, so that would look really pretty out in front of their house.
All right, no problem. I put you down for the white, and I want to show you. I was actually really excited about this. Where is it at? I'll see if I can pull it up. So yeah, I grew the hardy hibiscus last year. I collected the seeds off of both of them because people in the seed swap said they wanted them, and I had never thought to collect seeds off my hardy hibiscus before. I just thought, you know, you buy the plant, right? I had never thought to try and grow it from seed because it's a big shrub, right? So in the seed swaps last year, they were wanting them, and I said, listen, I will go and I will pick them, but I cannot guarantee that it will germinate. It will grow. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll send them to you, but you know, you're on your own. And so then I was like, well, I should at least do a germination test. So early on in the spring, I did a germination test. And then I didn't really have room in my yard to grow them. So I had a few and they sprouted and they grew. And so a friend of mine came and bought a bunch of my seedlings. And so I gave her this seedling, and I gave her a garden huckleberry as well, because I was like, I don't know what the heck this is going to end up being. So she messaged me a while ago, what the heck do I do with this garden huckleberry? So I'll be like, God. So this is her. I got to get out of the way. I don't know how to get it up on the screen any other way. So there it is. I'm trying to get out of the way. Sorry. It bloomed. Like,
It's so pretty.
So, yeah. So I don't know, like, if she'd had it in the ground, maybe it would have gotten bigger. But she had it in the pot, and neither one of us expected it to bloom this year. I didn't expect it to get that big or to bloom. So I told her, get it planted in the ground, and then we'll see. So now I'm excited. I'm like, okay, I got to start growing some of the other seeds as well, because, but I'm scared. I'm so scared, but I'm going to have to divide my hardy hibiscus, my red one, with the big dinner plates, because the last 2 years it just has not been as prolific, and it kind of is just like separating more, and it's just kind of getting more straggly looking, right? So I think it needs to get divided, and I don't know. I hope I don't kill it. If I do, I'll go buy a Proven Winners Summerific, one of those super fancy new ones. But I've had this one for about 15 years, and I've never divided it or anything, right? So yes, everyone, cherry tomatoes. Yes, everyone knows Gizmo's favorites. Does he like tomatoes?
I was typing that before you finished the sentence. You said,
"Oh, you knew,"
and I went, boom.
It was like it was like when you watch Family Feud. I also want to show you the other thing I gave her. Oh, okay, where is it at?
You can see my tomato hog is right here.
It's so funny how they love.
She's just
so
like,
this, I'm so jealous.
You're not paying attention to me.
I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'm going to duck again. Oh, here we go. This is her cranberry hibiscus that I gave her. And it's like 4 times bigger than any of mine. So she lives about 10 minutes. She's 10 minutes east of me in Georgetown. But she has a house, and so she's got a much bigger lot, and so she was able to put it, and the back of her house there, that brick wall is south facing, so that's full sun with a brick wall, and it's amazing. Like, I cannot get over how big it is. So I told her she'll have to make some tea. So, Kiki, what does that tea taste like? Like, I keep cutting mine and using it in flower bouquets, but I haven't. I know, and hers got that big. Like, mine aren't that big, and those are my seeds. Good night, Stacy. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll try and pop in tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, though, and I'm not sure exactly when I'll get home. That's the problem with when you work construction and you're self-employed, is you just never know what the job's going to do. No, I don't think this one's going to last. No, she's going to have to harvest it. I don't know, like, maybe, you know what? I have one that I stuck in a flower bouquet a couple weeks ago. And when you know, the water goes skunky, everything dies, I pull out the stuff. And the cranberry hibiscus that I put in there, the branch, had rooted. So I might just try and do that with so I kept it in water. So I might just see if I can't just kind of keep that rooted. Your cranberry hibiscus is 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide. I bet it is, Tawana. Nice. That sounds amazing. Where are you at? What's your location? Oh, look at that sunflower. Is that the Ruby Eclipse? Is that the Ruby Eclipse sunflower in your picture?
That is pretty.
That is beautiful. I have a Ruby Eclipse. I wonder if it's similar to mine. Mine is... no, it looks different than mine. But mine all look different. Like I had the same seeds and they all look different. Arkansas. Okay. Yeah. You don't get nearly as cold. Very nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Tawana. Tawana, am I saying that right? I want to make sure I'm not. Oh, it's a strawberry blonde. Is that from Baker Creek? Because I had my eye on those, but they were sold out when I went to buy them. I think it was Baker Creek or M.I. Gardner had them. I can't remember. And I was like, oh, those are so pretty. So pretty. So, what is it called? I do have seeds. So my next giveaway, my next live or coming up in one of my lives, I might be able to twist my arm and part with my, I can't remember what it's called. Is it strawberry corn? The pink corn, strawberry corn? No. I will find the package before I promote it too much on the giveaway. But I know someone was giving it away recently. I think Turf Therapy had given some away. And I was like, oh, I think I got those in a swap last year. And I refuse to grow corn ever again. I'm mad about corn, so I'm not growing it. So maybe I'll be doing that as a giveaway. Hey, Ponton's Pepper Powder P3. That's a mouthful. I know you want that corn, Kiki. I know you want that corn. I thought of you when I saw it. I was like, oh, Kiki's gonna be fighting for this one. So yeah, I'll make sure I can find it first. Is it strawberry corn? Is that a thing? Or am I just like making this up? I don't know. I don't know. I sent Gigi the sugarcane seeds. Yeah, strawberry corn. Yeah, that's what I have. And they are pink. They're very cute. Just P3 or P to the 4th. Well, it's 3 P's and then P3. So that's 4 P's and a 3. So P to the 7? No? Yeah, strawberry popcorn. Sorry. You can tell it's time for me to go to bed. My brain's starting to go. Yeah, not enough sleep.
I'm getting there myself. And
strawberry popcorn. I did also want to give a little heads up for anyone out there that is crafty. If you're into sewing, if you sew at all, I don't know. But over on E3 Farmstead, she was talking loosely about maybe doing some kind of like a gardening quilt square swap thingy. Where like everyone from like different YouTube channels makes a quilt square and then we send it in and she'll quilt it all up and then maybe like auction it off. Or I don't know.
Oh,
something kind of like that. If you're interested in quilty crochet. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm also, you know what? No, I'm not going to bring it up yet because I got to get it figured out more in my head. And then when I figure it out more in my head at a later live, but I do kind of want to do something for the holiday season. And when I hit 500, I'm going to do a big giveaway, probably t-shirts if I ever finally get them made. And hopefully some stickers and hopefully my hand painted flowers that I did that are terrible. Hopefully somehow I can, through the magic of Photoshop, I can make them not look quite so hideous. So yeah. And then my Instagram. Wow, she's even posting my Instagram. Did you see my Instagram today? My jam. I was like, I gotta post this before my kid sees it. She's gonna be like, it's really cringy, but I thought it was funny. So we'll see. I might load it up on TikTok and see if I can get, more than one like over there. My TikTok is pathetic. Yeah. So anyway, exciting things coming up. I got a lot of videos coming out soon. I got my jam one coming up. I just kind of have to finish editing that. Tomorrow morning, don't forget, plant of the week. what's it gonna be? And I filmed another plant of the week today for the following week. I'm not sure how much longer I can do these plants of the weeks.
Ooh, you're ahead.
Because I have to. I'm like, okay, if frost hits and I want to be able to do it as long as I can, I'm gonna have to start filming, more than 1 or 2 a week. Because I'm only doing plant of the weeks that I can give away seeds for. So I have to be able to collect the seeds from them in order to give it away. So it can't be any like shrubby, bushy type thing, right? So I keep seeing something. I'm like, no, I can't get seeds off of that. So I can't do that one for the plant of the week. So I'm not sure how many more weeks of plant of the week there will be, but that'll be exciting. So next time, I think I probably will be doing some huckleberry seed giveaways as well. Maybe some quiz questions on my jam video. We'll see. So make sure you watch that, and it'll probably be coming out Sunday. I have a few more out and abouts or oot and abouts coming out. Oh my God, not the TikTok, Kiki. No one wants to see that. Is there any way to hide how many subscribers you have on TikTok? I have like 3, and one of them is my cousin.
Better than mine. I don't have a TikTok yet. My kids keep telling me, Mom, God, you got to do a TikTok. Mom, you got to do TikTok.
Basically, my TikTok is whenever I do a reel on Instagram, I just do the same thing. I just post it over to TikTok. That's it. I'm not doing the clickety clack, tickety tock, really. So.
Yeah. I'm hopefully hitting my 1,000 subscribers soon, and I'm going to have a pretty big, hopefully a big old party. I'm going to be giving away some gift cards to maybe Am I Gardener or
nice. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to be giving away some things. I'm hopefully going to have
melon holders.
Yeah, some melon holders. Not brown.
I make my own melon holders, Kiki.
My melon support. Yeah. So my squash and melon supports, I'll be giving away some of those. That is a fantastic idea that I'm going to pretend that I already had. No, just kidding. Michelle.
I will take full credit for that. Thank you very much.
Go for it. Thank you, and Kiki. Hopefully I will have I'm working on getting my Teespring set up. So I can do my Wicked Awesome Gardening t-shirts, and I think I am going to go ahead and do some t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs with the I love chickens and goats.
You got to figure that out.
Mouth like a trucker. I think that has to go up, and go from there.
Yeah, no, it's you're getting there. I like the idea of doing them myself, like the t-shirts and stuff, like because I'm cheap and I'm crafty. But for me, the problem is just like shipping, right? Like, especially like shipping to the US. Oh my God, even like shipping a t-shirt, like I don't think I could ship a t-shirt unless I could put it like cryo pack that thing and then sit on it on the way to the post office, which I have done before. And get it through the slot. Otherwise, like I can't mail anything even across Canada in a small package for less than $11.
That's why using Teespring for you would be way easier, even though you want to do the actual physical. It takes all that shipping issue like right out from you.
Right out from under it. So yeah. Because see, the thing is my neighbor across the street, she makes and sells shirts. That's what she does. She has booths at the, farmers markets and stuff everywhere. And I thought, this would be a nice way. I can buy them from her. We can both help each other out. But shipping is just going to be too cost prohibitive. So
logistically, it doesn't make sense.
Logistically, it doesn't. So all right. Looks like someone's ready.
Trying to get back in here again.
Someone's ready for that.
Mom.
Kiki is saying thumbs up, smile, and kale. What is that? I never know. Like on my phone, when you're in the chat, like you go to hit the chat icons, and then you get like these weird ones that pop up, and they're like all like COVID ones. Like it's like hand washing, and then it's like stay 6 feet apart, and they're just like weird. I always did the one. I didn't realize it was it's a sneeze into your arm. Right? Like it's like this. I thought it was dab. So I was using it like the dab one. I'm like, oh, look, it's a dab. But
that's what I thought it would have been.
Yeah, it's sneezing into your arm. I'm like, because I used it in a live, and I can't remember. I think it was broke or Q, and it was like it popped up the words. It didn't say like it didn't show the emoticon. It popped up the words, and it says sneezes into the arm, and they're like, "Why are you sneezing?" I'm like, I thought that was a dab. Sorry. So yeah, a few of them are kind of weird. Like the other one, it looks like it's clapping, but it's actually hand sanitizer. If you hover over it, it will tell you what the words are.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, if you see me sneezing, I'm dabbing, and just deal with it. There's another one like the heart on the head thing, because I'm not seeing them in here for some reason because I'm on a regular keyboard, right? Like on the desktop. So I'm not seeing them in chat. So I don't understand
why. Dog knows nothing of social distancing.
No, yeah. Indiana, we're just heading out. It's nice you could pop in. We're just saying goodbye. It was good to see you. You almost sounded like you were thinking of maybe joining us on the live tonight. Were you thinking of that? Because if you want to come back in 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to be sticking with every 2 weeks for now. I might go to every week. Once we're all kind of like winter sets in and got nothing else to do, I might switch. But for right now, my next live will be on 7th is next week. So the 14th. So October 14th is going to be my next live. And if you want to join me, Indiana Backyard Gardener, and you want to come on in and chat and talk about your channel and share what you're doing and what you're up to at that point, depends on life. I get you. But that's just the offer is there. The offer is there for any of you. Any of you that want to come up and join next time on the 14th, you are more than welcome. Always happy to have a party going on. And I think Yogi Hollow Farm has a good live coming on tomorrow night. They have a guest, and I can't remember who it was, but she looks like a kick. I don't know if I follow her channel yet or not, but she looks, from the little clip I saw, she looks like she's pretty funny. So.
Yeah, Yogi Hollow's lives are always a party.
Yeah, but it's always too late.
Huh? I know.
She always starts it so late, and then she'll be like, "Oh, she'll put up the link," and I'll be like, "I just washed my face. I'm in bed." Like, one time she did pop up the link, and I'm like, "I'm literally sitting here with a face mask on. Like, no one wants to see."
Yes, we do.
Right? So,
yes,
bye, Davis. Bye. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Danny and Puppy.
Can I plug my live too?
Yes. Sunday night. Sunday night.
Yeah, so I'm making everybody stay up late on Sunday. But unfortunately, it's the only time of the week until after I get through with my show. I'm in a musical. I'm playing Grandma Addams in the Addams Family. So the only time that I am home now that I can do my live is Sundays. So Sundays at 9, I'll be going live on my channel every week. And that may change after November, but that's going to be it for the next couple of months.
All right. So go check out Wicked Awesome Gardening on Sunday night after Joe.
Yep, after Joe. Yeah, I didn't want to step on his feet, so.
Well, yeah, and everyone's in there already. It's hard to lure them out when he's giving away hundreds and hundreds of free seats.
I'll get there once I get my collection up a bit. He's got a bit of a jump start on me.
Thank you. I felt kind of like I was stalling out for a bit, and I was kind of just be like, oh, is this worth it? Kind of, you kind of self-doubt a little bit, and then the numbers started picking back up, and I've kind of got some renewed vigor for the channel. I've got some new ideas coming up and some fun things to kind of keep us going through November and December when it's not going to have a lot of outdoor gardening content. I could still do my garden tours. It would just be snow. That'll be really quick. And here's the
I'm going to film a garden wrap up pretty soon. That's a good video to do.
Here's where Gizmo peed. Here's where Gizmo peed. That's the only, you're just going to see white and yellow in the garden. So
say no to yellow snow.
Do not eat yellow snow. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
Thank you for having me on.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Then have a good weekend.